Hey there, it's Kimberly here with Knit for Brains, and you know what I got? I don't know. What do you think? Stay tuned and we'll see what's inside. This channel is all about knitting and crocheting. I should probably change the order, crocheting and knitting, because we do a little bit more crochet than we do knitting. I do yarn reviews, I do unboxings, I also do unbaggings. I do tutorials, I do whips, we do charity projects, we do everything here. We have a lot of fun. We do product reviews, crochet hook reviews, we just do kind of everything. But I specifically wanted to talk to you about this guy. So I have been a massive fan of LionBrand yarn forever. I think I probably started with LionBrand yarn because, you know, you go to your Michaels, your Joann's, your local craft store, you can always pretty much find LionBrand yarn. But their website is really dynamic and they're always offering big sales, always. So you can always get a good deal. And recently I've really gotten into some of their kits. Now I like the kits because they're based on, you know, from like beginner all the way up to like intermediate. They have them in knitting and they have them in crochet and they even have them in like other different craft areas. And the two kits that I've made recently, I've really loved. I made a cardigan out of their Wool Ease, their Fair Isle. And then I made a blanket out of their Ferris wheel yarn. Both of which were super easy, really fun, very fast, and they're always offering sales on their kits. So I wanted to show you, I got some kits. And then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna kind of tool around their website and I'm gonna show you, sorry for the noise, I'm gonna show you some of the kits that are available, the sales that they offer and things like that. Now, I am an affiliate of LionBrand, which only means that they give me a link that is specific to me and I will include it in my show notes. And if you go through that link, I get a small kickback. It's totally free to you. It's not extra charge for you, but I get a little bit of a kickback. As far as like yarns that I buy, I still buy the yarns. This I don't get for free, right? But it just kind of helps to support my channel. So I will include my affiliate link below that you guys can go and check out. As a result, or in addition to, anytime LionBrand is going to be offering a sale or a promotion or something coming up, they let me know ahead of time and I post it on my community tab, which is sort of like, it's kind of like a Facebook. That's where you put like posts here on the YouTube channel. So anytime a sale is coming up, you want to check out that post because I'm going to go ahead and let you know that it's coming up so you get the best deals and you know when they're coming up. All right, so what I ordered was 3 different kits, purses. Super fun, super easy, and I'm going to do them as a tutorial on how to make these purses because they're just some real basic stitches here on my channel. But 3 purse kits cost me $30, basically. So that wasn't actually $36.61. So the first one I got is this bag right there. And that is called the Urban Nomad Boho Bag. And it's currently on sale. It was $19.96 for the kit, which means you get the pattern and all the yarns, but it's currently on sale for $17.96. I chose to get it in the color of Beet. Okay, fine. So you use the 24/7 cotton. So I ended up getting 4 skeins of this. So this is what it basically calls for. Okay. $17.96. And then what you do is you go back to the website and then you just download the pattern. And then they give you this little card. So it can be a little confusing because you don't get the pattern. So I'm like, which yarn did I order for which pattern? But I got this for the Nomad Boho Bag. And it should be super, super simple. And then the yarn was on sale. So I got this guy here. And then you just, like I said, go back to the website and you download the pattern. But this is, I got this here, this pattern here for $13.96. So that's actually not bad. The next one I got is called the Street Fair Boho Purse. And this is using the 24/7 cotton yarn. This is what it looks like. This is the easiest way I can show you. It's going to come in looking like that. Very cute. Little round boho bag in the color of camel. So this guy here in these 3 skeins, which is what it takes to make the purse, cost me $10.47, which is a great deal for this yarn. So this is using the 24/7 cotton, same thing as this one here. So it's a nice yarn for a bag. It doesn't have any acrylic. It's going to be nice and structured. So this color is Beet. Let me give you a little bit of info about the yarn. It is 3.5 ounces or 100 grams per ball, 186 yards or 170 meters. It's a weight of a 4. And it's 100% cotton. And this is just a really nice, durable, this is what you're going to want to use for like a market bag or a boho bag or something like that. It's not going to have a lot of give, so when you put stuff in it, it's not going to stretch. You don't want a bag to stretch, right? So this is the yarn here. This color is called Beet, and this color is called Camel. So I got this for this one kit, and this came in at $13.96. This one here for these 3 skeins came in at $10.47. So that's not bad at all. The next one I got is called the Tulip Square Bag, and I loved the look of this one. And this is just 2 granny squares sewn together, just like that. Actually, no, that's probably, I take it back. Probably 3 granny squares sewn together, because it's like that. Super cute. All right, so for that one, they sent me, and they basically send you exactly what so you order the kit. You can choose the different colors if you want to change up the color of the bag. That's totally fine. But then they send you the yarn. This is a yarn that they give us, and it's called Hue and Me yarn. Okay, and this is sponsored by 2 of Wands. This is a weight of a 5. It is 80% acrylic and 20% wool. It's kind of cool. Actually, I'm digging it. It's a little, now you says you can use this for a scarf or a hat or a sweater. For me, it feels a little scratchy maybe to be using that, but you know, whatever. That's okay. I'm not using it if I'm going to be using it for a purse. But it's very, very cute. And it comes in all these very muted colors here. Okay, so these 2 patterns, these 2 skeins here is what I need to make the purse, and they come in at $9.78. Awesomeness. And when I ordered that particular kit, I also got a free drawstring bag that goes along with it. So, oh, that's cute. I didn't see that. Lovely. I really like that. Nice project bag. So these yarns are going right inside here. And actually, for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and put all of my yarns in here. Ta-da-da-da! And then the other thing that I got, because I am also making crocheted breasts. I volunteer to make crocheted and knitted breasts for knitted knockers for women that have prosthesis or maybe had a mastectomy and they're waiting for their implants or for their healing process to begin. They have these little, we make these little prosthesis. So I wanted to get some of this kubu yarn, which is something that they recommend using as one of the approved yarns for the product. Oh, look at that right there. That's interesting. This is approved by Knitter Knockers. So this is the brand that I'm using. That's great. So this is why I got this. This came in at $4.19 for a skein. I didn't have this in my stash, so I needed to get a little bit, and that's what I got. So all of this together. Now, I also had a discount code because every time you place an order with LionBrand, you get points. And once you get a certain amount of points, it ends up as a discount code. So I ended up getting a $10 discount on it. And then shipping cost me $6. So for everything that you just saw, it came out to $36.61, which is actually a very, very good deal. So let's take a look at the website and we can kind of tool around and I'll kind of give you a tour of the LionBrand website. I'm just a huge, huge fan of LionBrand. So we're always getting sales from LionBrand. As you can see here, they've got 60% off new styles in their clearance section. So anytime you're here, always just check out that top banner. What I wanted to show you was the kits because that's what we just opened. So let's go ahead, move to that kits page. So here you can see that we have crochet kits, knit, and weave crochet or weave kits. So let's go ahead and check out the crochet kits. As you can see here, there are a ton, and they break it down between crochet, knit, and what your level is, whether you're intermediate, beginner, and then if it's made for babies, unisex, women, all the way through. So the ones that I got were some of their bags. So let's go ahead and check that bag there.
And then this here shows you all the different kits that you can get. They got some great summer bags. They've got some great granny square bags. So let's find one that looks fun. Let's take a look at this one. Now this pattern was actually a collaboration with All About Amy. I did her cardigan and it was a lot of fun. But see right here, it'll show you what colors, and it basically places the order. Everything you need is right here. Now, they're out of the 24/7 cotton yarn. So all you would do, and sometimes that happens, you just go in and then you choose an alternating color. Let's say I want to choose the aqua. So now these are my colors. If you want to include a hook with it, you can. You don't have to. And then all you do here is you just add the whole thing to your cart. That's it. And then you can go ahead and continue shopping. If they're offering a coupon or a discount on the kit, then you might have a code that you could just put into the shopping cart when you're ready to check out. And here it also shows you, like, how many reviews, who did it, but these kit prices are really great. So here you've got the pattern. It comes in one size. Here's the colors that you need. And once again, if you need any of these additional pieces, all you do is just click the box. Once you place a kit, then you're going to go back in and you're going to get a link, and it's going to be the pattern for that particular kit is going to be dropped right into your pattern library. Now here, this is a free pattern, so you don't need to do anything with this. You just go ahead and click on the download free pattern. So when you do buy a kit that includes a pattern, you're going to go here and it's going to say, go ahead and download your pattern. This is a super cute kit. It shows you all the different colors that you want to use. Two of Wands, we know their patterns are great, well written, very easy to follow. And then this would just show you, so this is what the pattern is going to look like. You can either just go ahead and print it out, or you can keep it online if you'd like. It's going to be up to you, but that's how you're going to access your patterns. Let's go to the home page. So here we've got some of our recycled renewable yarns, all about granny squares, because we know granny squares are so popular. And then here's all the mandala yarns, which I absolutely love, so you can go ahead and check those out. Before we do, this is something I really do like about the LionBrand site, is you can shop it by yarn weight. So if you know that you're needing a specific weight of yarn for a project that you're working on, rather than trying to figure it out later, you just go ahead and click on the box and it'll show you all of the yarns that they carry in that particular weight. So here then you can just pick out which yarn you want to use, depending on what you're making. And then here it even comes over here, breaking it down into the different color families, if you know what color you want to use, or if you're looking at specific fibers. I do like this chainette. This is actually made with a baby alpaca and a nylon. Really lovely. Very, very soft. And the chainette is the style of yarn fiber, if you will. If you look at it closely, you can see that it's actually got almost a chain structure in the actual yarn fiber. I always like checking out their clearance page. Here you see they've got Schitt's Creek again. Wow, at $3.99, that's a killer deal. The Pound of Love is always a good deal. I've actually gotten that in a couple of my mystery bags. So that particular color is what's on sale. Not all of the pound of yarn, but just that particular color, but that's a great deal. Let's see what's available in the Schitt's Creek. So there's two colors available, the Premier, which was sort of a camel color, and then the Cafe Tropical. But $3.99 as opposed to $9.99. And remember, these were larger skeins. This is the same yarn as the basic stitch that they have, but these skeins are coming in a little bit bigger. So if you don't mind picking out either one of those two colors, a 372 yard skein is quite a bit of yarn. I absolutely love this yarn. And if you go over here to the, knowing that that yarn is a weight of 4, we'll go ahead and check out that basic stitch. So this one here is pretty much the same thing as the Schitt's Creek. The only difference, somebody pointed out that this is known as Antipilling. Whether or not Schitt's Creek claims theirs, that line to be anti-pilling or not, I'm not sure. However, I did look at the colors of these before. So this grass ties right in with that Cafe Tropical. Then there's the white, your black, your ivory. This is going to be the same as the Premier that we just saw. So they've got a couple and a few. Here's a speckled, a tweed color, and then there's a couple variegations as well. So really nice selection of yarn. Once again, though, this is coming in at $2.99, but the skein size is a little bit smaller, coming in at 185 yards. And notice here it's a little bit smaller if you're going into the different styles under that. So going back over here to the clearance, I always like to check it out. Color Theory is a great yarn to use. Just a real basic. I love the Ferris wheel. I just made their mountain cabin blanket with that. Here's some Pima cotton, which is lovely. So again, it's not going to be all of the colors. Here you see it's $3.74. So it's only going to be these certain colors. And if you click on it, it'll tell you what the actual price is. Scarfy is also a real fun yarn to use. One or two of these makes a beautiful scarf. And I think this is mostly acrylic, if not all acrylic. Let us see. So here it's normally $11.99, marked down to $17.19. But then again, you can usually get double up on their deal. So here you see the fiber content is acrylic and wool. Mostly acrylic with 22% wool, but still, that's really nice. You got that wool for the warmth. So again, we have our kits, our patterns here, all the different kinds. Even if you're into doing some looms, that's great. Also the kits we have here. Now, if you're into weaving, they do have some really nice, not as many, it should be said, but still really nice. And this here would come with all of the yarn that you need to make this particular twill pattern. And if you prefer to buy your yarn in a cone, you can certainly do that here. Now this Silk City is their sister line, which includes a lot of the more of the luxury fibers, which you can also get to through the LionBrand site. I believe you go all the way to the bottom of the page. Here you go, Silk City fibers. So you can go ahead and click there. Now this is your yarns that you're going to find on your cones. But once again, you can place orders here and then it will all be shipped through your LionBrand site. So here we've got some cone yarns. That's a great price for that one. It's got a really nice stretch to it. Once again, if you're doing big projects or using a knitting machine, or maybe you're weaving, this is a great place to look and see what they've got. So they have here your looms and your kits. If you're into looming or you want to give it a try, this is a great place to start it. Inkle loom is good. It's going to make you things like straps for purses or belts, or I've seen guitar straps, bracelets, different things like that. Your Cricut loom or your smaller looms are going to be more for like your samplet sizes, nice and small. Here you can see more of the looming kits as well. So that is with the Silk City Fibers, which is the sister site for LionBrand. And you can go ahead, like I said, and you place between the two, but they're both going to end up in your shopping cart. One more thing to point out, this is a LionBrand boutique. This is a little bit more of their high-end yarns. So it's going to have a lot of their tencels and their cottons and their bamboo, a little bit more of the high-end. You can find this under the different yarn weights as well, or in the different fibers. It's just a nice way to categorize. So if you know that you're looking for something maybe in the boutique, you can go ahead and see what they've got here and see what they consider to be the boutique. Otherwise, you can find it in the other weights as well. I love this cotton bamboo linen yarn. As you know, I've done a lot of projects with this. I have pretty much all the colors except for these three right here. I don't have any of the white or the hazelnut or the shale, but I do have the denim, I have the purple haze, the evergreen, and the sage, and I absolutely love these yarns. Great for any kind of a summer garment, lighter projects, clothing garments, different things like that that you want. You can see here, 40% cotton, 30% bamboo, and then 25% linen. A really, really nice combination of these three fibers that make it really nice and soft. 50-gram balls, so they're a little bit on the smaller side, but again, if you're gonna be making like a shell or a scarf or a tank top or a tunic or something like that, one of your lighter summer garments, this is going to be a great yarn for that. And then if you want to look for their accessories, they have a lot of things going on here too. We've got hooks and needles, If you want to wear one of their t-shirts, you can do that as well.
All right, well, there you go. So I hoped that this helped you to understand and navigate the LionBrand yarn website and check out some of their yarns. Like I said, I'm a really big fan of their yarns. They do ship to the United States and they ship to Canada. So go ahead and check them out. Check out the link below that I've included and, see what you can find. And they're always having sales. So make sure you check out my community post page on my YouTube channel, and that'll show you all the different links and codes and promotions that they got going on. Thanks so much for watching. This is Kimberly with Knit for Brains, and as always, I'll see you soon.